stock market software investing review. Basically what it is that you see these they're seminars to promote their stock market investing software, and you see them on television a lot, especially when they're coming to a particular city. You see them in the region, and basically what they're selling is their software package, to tell you when and where to buy a software, to buy a stock in the stock market. It tells you when to buy it, when to sell it, when to hold it, and they promote it as a business opportunity, not just as a teach you to learn to invest in the stock market. Basically, and it's all hyped up. Or you can, in their promos, they have clips of people saying, "Yeah, I just started a week ago and I'm already making $5,000," or they have clips of people, sitting around a tropical, area and say, "Yeah, I make $50,000 a month investing in the stock market. I don't even have to think. I just plug into the software, and it tells me when to buy it, when to get out, and I profit, $50,000, $100,000 a month, And I'm thinking, well, wait a minute here, it's the same idea with the real estate seminar thing. Is if the people who are trainers who are in these seminars that are supposed to be presenting this opportunity, if it really worked that well, well, why are they in some strange city trying to get a bunch of people to buy this software? Why aren't they, in some tropical location making $50,000, $100,000 with that program? I mean, because I always dawned on me, it's like, well, if this worked that well, then how are they able to keep trainers, to go out and teach people, and sell this software, because you would think that once they learn how to do it, it's like, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to use the software to make me rich. I'm not going to go out and teach other, so it tells you that they're making more money being a trainer for this company than actually doing, the stock market investing. And excuse me. And then the other thing is like, okay, if you're making that kind of money, well, where did you get the money to invest in the stocks in the first place? I mean, to make, say, $20,000 a month or $50,000 a month, your stock had to go up, that much, in a month. And so the price had to move that high. I mean, and then you had to have, tens of thousands of shares, because if you had a stock that was worth $100 and moved up 10% in a month, well, that's $1, a profit. But then you'd have to have 20,000 shares of $100 stock in order to make $20,000. That's, obviously if you sold it at the end of the month, then you'd make the 20,000. But if you had money to buy 20,000 shares of $100 stock, you wouldn't be buying this software in the first place. So just, it's like, some of the stuff that they make you not pay attention to is like, well, okay, you got, disregard the fact that you're not having the money to invest in it, but oh, you could still make, you could start off with $1,000, so well, if I can start off with $1,000, then why are you showing me examples of people who make $20,000 or $50,000 a month? And then the other point, is that, okay, it makes sense, but not really, but if you say so, but then they sell you the software and it costs like $2,000 or $3,000, I mean, that's, a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And another thing, they go in and they show you, examples of how the software picked stocks, or at least supposedly. I mean, ever heard the phrase hindsight is 20/20? It's easy to go back and pick stocks that did what you say it's supposed to do and say, oh yeah, we knew that was going to happen. I mean, come on. You knew that was going to happen? I mean, really? I don't think so. I mean, but it's easy to go back and pick stocks that did what you wanted them to do, and then say, oh yeah, you know, we picked these stocks, or something like that, you know. No, it just, you look for stocks that jumped up in value, or did what you are claiming your software can do, and then just said that, you know, these were the stocks that you were following. I mean, it's just easier to go back and find, oh yeah, these, you know, they don't offer like live examples, you know. It's like, oh, okay, you know. So I'd steer clear of any, you know, company that's trying to sell you a software that can predict, you know, stock market, you know, motion. I mean, people have been trying to do this for decades, you know, and also they forget to mention that, oh, you know, if you had the money to invest, you know, in the amount of stocks you need to buy in order to make the $20,000 to $50,000, then you wouldn't need to be buying this thing anyway, this software anyway, because you'd have hundreds of thousands of dollars already, and you might as well be doing that instead of that. So my advice is, if you see these commercials on TV for this magic, you know, stock market investing software, pass on. Don't even go to the seminars. I mean, they're not even worth it. There's more than enough free information out there on how to invest in stocks for free, and just get, even if you want to do your own little investment club, that'd be a lot better than spending thousands of dollars on some, you know, fake program that you're gonna end up just, you know, getting rid of anyway. All right, thank you.